Okay, so today we're going to dive into this really fascinating local business. It's built on a pretty simple, almost radical idea, right? Spontaneous relaxation. We're talking about a place called HotTropics. It's a private hot tub and sauna spot out in California, and we're just going to break down what makes it tick, using only the info they put out there for everyone to see.
And you know, right off the bat, they are not shy about what they're promising. This quote right here, wow, the most relaxing, enjoyable, and pleasant hour you can experience. That doesn't just set the bar high, it basically tells you this isn't just about renting a tub, it's a guaranteed experience. So the big question is, how do they actually pull that off?
All right, first things first, let's get our bearings. To really get what HotTropics is all about, we've got to talk about where it is. It's rooted in its home base of San Lorenzo, California.
So what is this place really? Well, they call themselves a sanctuary of relaxation. And you got to pay attention to those words, right? Sanctuary. Private, enticing. That's not just business speak. It tells you they're not just in the business of renting hot tubs. No, they're selling you a genuine escape.
And get this place has some serious staying power. They've been serving the local area since 1994. Do the math, that's over 3 decades. And check out who they're welcoming today. Families, seniors, couples, singles, everybody. For a small business to stick around that long and keep that kind of open vibe, that's really something.
Okay, so we've got the what's and the where down. But let's be real. The most important part, the real core of the experience, is what's waiting for you when you walk through that door into your own private suite.
So, yeah, this is the big question, isn't it? What's actually in one of these private suites? You're paying for an hour of your own space. What does that actually look like? What do you get for your money?
And here we go. Here's the breakdown. Of course, you get the essentials, right? A hot tub, your own private shower, and they provide towels. But it's all the other stuff that really builds that whole sanctuary vibe. You either get a sauna or a skylight. How cool is that? Plus, a full-size bed just to chill out on, a radio for some tunes, and they even mention these unique Art Deco walls. It's like a complete little world designed for you to just check out.
I just love this. It's so simple and charming, isn't it? Bring your honey to a hot tub. It just perfectly nails the vibe. It's kind of old school, super direct, and it's all about sharing a special moment with someone. You just don't see marketing like that anymore.
All right, so maybe you're sold on the idea. It sounds pretty great. But how do you actually get in the door? Now we got to get into the practical stuff. Let's call them the rules of relaxation.
Okay, now this might be the single most important detail about this place, and it's what makes them so different. Reservations? Nope. Sorry, you can't make one. It is strictly walk-ins only. And you have to realize, that's not just them being difficult. It's totally fundamental to who they are. They're all about that spontaneous escape.
And to make that whole walk-in only thing actually work, they have these amazing hours. They are open every single day from 11 a.m. all the way to 1 a.m. Think about it. That huge window makes a last-minute visit totally possible, no matter what your schedule looks like.
Oh, and just a quick but important heads up for any younger folks listening. They do welcome families, which is awesome, but anyone under 18 has to be with a parent. Pretty standard stuff, but definitely good to know.
Okay, so we know what's inside the rooms, and we know how to get there. So now, of course, we get to the big question. What's this going to cost? Let's break down the bill for this hour of relaxation.
So here's the whole rate sheet. It's actually really straightforward. The main price is $40 per person for 1 hour. If you've got kids 12 or over, it's just $10 for them. And then you have these little optional extras, all for $2. An extra towel, a spa fragrance, a soda or water. It's a really simple, you pick what you want kind of pricing.
So yeah, that's the key number to remember, $40. $40 per hour per person. That's your ticket to get into a private suite with all that stuff we just talked about. Everything else is just built on top of that.
But hang on, there's a really cool deal here if you can swing it. It's this daytime special. If you show up before 5 p.m., you pay for 1 hour and they throw in an extra half hour, completely free. That's a fantastic little perk to get people in during the day, right? Make it an afternoon thing.
All right, so we've pretty much covered the what, the where, the how, and the how much. So to kind of wrap this all up, let's zoom out and look at maybe the most important question of all. Why? Who is this whole experience really for? What's the point?
Well, the business itself gives us a few ideas. You could go to rejuvenate after a long, hard day of work. We've all been there. Or maybe it's for a very special date night.
But this last one is my favorite. They say it's to accentuate any day or night. I just love that phrasing. It's not just about fixing something, like being stressed. It's about making any regular day better.
And really, that just brings everything full circle, doesn't it? Whether it's families, seniors, couples, or singles, the whole message here is that literally everyone is welcome to find their own reason to just walk in, shut the door on the world, and, relax.
So I want to leave you with this final thought. We live in a world that is just dominated by apps, online booking, and our lives are scheduled down to the minute. So what's the real value of a place that just says no to all of that? What's the appeal of an escape that you literally can't plan, one that you just have to discover for yourself, in the moment? It's definitely something to think about.